Okay, so the time has come. Tesla has finally released it, but it feels a little empty not having anything else around me. So let's go ahead and change that. Okay, so yeah, that feels a little bit better. As you may or may not have seen, I unboxed all of the Tesla model diecasts, and that video actually is like at 750,000 plus views, and now we have an addition. This is the NextGen 2020 Roadster. We have a diecast, and I'm so excited. Now all I need is a Model Y. I don't know, comment down below if you guys really want that Model Y diecast. But for now, we at least have this, so let's go ahead, unbox it, check it out with the lineup, compare it, see what's different, see how everything looks, and let's just go over it. Don't need that. Make sure you recycle your packing materials. So this is the package here. You've got the front of the Roadster, you got Tesla, you got the rear of the Roadster, more Tesla, Roadster 1/18th scale, diecast model. So fun fact though, only the cars are 1/18th scale. The Semi is actually 1/24th because 1/18th would be massive. But yeah, so let's break into this and this. It actually feels kind of light though. I mean, it is a small little sports car. Certificate of authenticity. So there you go. So I don't know if there's going to be tissues in here or not, because I don't know. If you haven't seen the video of these, definitely check it out. I'll link it up in the iCard. But there were like tissues in the boxes of some of the others. Ah, we got more tissue. That's hilarious. Oh my god, it's so tiny. That is not what you want to hear. So it doesn't have a roof. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's in there. It is packaged a little differently than the others. Of course, with the tissue though. Love it. Wow. That's beautiful. I actually got a ride in the real one on the unveiling night where they actually unveiled the semi-truck too.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, that was so epic. The center screen and everything looks identical to what I was actually in. We'll have to poke around and see if we can find anything new about this. Lift this back here somehow. I can see in here is the top. I just don't know how to open that. Oh, there we go. So here's our little roof. Oh, that's cute. Comes in its own little baggie. So that's kind of cool how it is removable. I don't know. Roof on or roof off? Comment down below what you think. I'm thinking roof off. I don't know. We still got some time to decide until ours gets here, but both of these doors do actually open. One thing I'm noticing right off the top though, there's no frunk. So here you have Model X, it has its frunk. You have Model S with its frunk, and you have Model 3 with its frunk, which is not easy to open. Anyway, it has a frunk, I promise. And this one doesn't. So I wonder if that's on purpose or I don't know. The real one might actually not have a frunk, which to be honest, totally fine with me. I don't really even use the frunks on any of my other cars. It's mainly like storage. You can see here, we have no mirrors. 0 side mirrors. Hopefully that can make it into production. I can only wait with these side cameras right here on the side. And we do have that awesome steering wheel, which we actually tried to somewhat replicate with the Model 3 steering wheel. Obviously, we couldn't make it the exact same. Maybe there's still time. Maybe we can. I'll have to see. It would be kind of cool to make that exact same steering wheel. Interior, you got some carbon fiber along here. You got those beautiful white seats. This does actually have the rear seat option. So there's 2 seats back here. My opinion, those seats are going to be so cramped it's not even going to be funny. And I actually am not going to be getting the 4-seater on mine. I'm going to get that SpaceX package, given that it's actually truly offered, where those back seats are going to be placed with a COP V tank, which is compressed oxygen, so that we can really track this car and have some fun with it. Oh man, it looks so good though. You see that carbon fiber dash, you see that amazing center screen, the like floating center console, which is actually pretty cool looking. There's a spot behind the center screen, presumably maybe for Qi charging for your phone and whatnot like that. Great thing to see those. We do have those carbon ceramics on both the front and the rear. And that steering wheel actually still rotates the front wheels. So cool. Got those red brake calipers. Have that super, super aggressive rear diffuser. I absolutely love that feature. I'm sure that'll do great for aero and everything. The amazing rear lights, absolutely love that too. Got a pretty teeny trunk, but I'm sure about the biggest thing I'm gonna put in that is maybe some groceries. Not gonna be putting much in that. We can see though, it does have that full autopilot up there in the front window. Got all the cameras around. You even got that little rear camera with a little nub. How cute.
Do they have little screens like on the side though?
There are no screens. You actually have these front like little pieces of glass for here, but I don't know. I'm really hopeful they can get away with not having the side mirrors, or at the very least have them so we can take them off for when we go to the track and everything, because they could easily make it so you turn on your turn signal or whatever and have it maybe pop up on the windshield, maybe like a heads up in each corner. They have some crazy stuff they have to do with this. And actually, even in the dash, they don't have that little screen that was present when I got the test ride.
So you've got the speedo right there in front of you. If you
that showed like the speed and everything. So hopefully that makes it into production too.
It is interesting though how it still has the vertical screen like the Model S and the Model X.
It is. And I honestly, that center screen stack is so reminiscent of the 720S McLaren. It looks very, very similar, which I absolutely love that. So I'm a huge fan of that. But let's go ahead and compare this to the others. So here you can see Roadster in the front, Model 3 in the back. There's a little bit of height difference. Obviously, the Roadster is a pretty short vehicle. Now, looking at it this way, I don't want to smash a mirror. The wheelbase actually looks to be the same as Model 3, which potentially, maybe they're going to use a Model 3 chassis. We haven't heard anything about that, but this is basically identical. They could probably use a 3 chassis. Interesting. Oh no, I lost my top glass. All the more reason to not have this installed. Take a look at it quickly compared to Model S. Model S is definitely longer. You can totally see that. Definitely taller. Looking at it this way, you can see, I mean, that wheelbase definitely doesn't line up. I don't think they're using Model S and X chassis for Roadster. Now, looking at it compared to Big Boy X, there's a massive height difference. It's pretty obvious there. I mean, I'm sure they could use a Model S chassis and modify it a little bit, but based on this, I would say it looks more like a Model 3, but Model 3 only has about a 75 kilowatt hour battery pack, where this is supposed to be 200. So actually thinking that through, I'm leaning more towards them maybe modifying a Model S chassis to fit the Roadster, and maybe Model S and X, the new plaid ones, will be 120, 150 kilowatt hour packs. But then again, we also have to remember this does not have a frunk, or at least on this. So I'm sure they could throw a bunch of extra batteries there. Maybe it won't just be a double stack of batteries as originally thought. It'll be one all along the bottom, some modules up front. And I mean, they might even be able to fit some modules maybe back here. I don't know, that kind of looks pretty tight. It'll be really interesting to see once we can learn a little bit more. But this is kind of a good comparison between all of them. And last but certainly not least, next to big ol' semi. I mean, there's really no reason to compare this, but it's kind of cool because of the difference in scale. But there you kind of have it. I cannot wait to take delivery of my Roadster. I absolutely can't wait. Comment down below what you guys think about these. Definitely smash that thumbs up button. We have a couple other fun videos coming featuring this, so definitely stay tuned. And if you guys are looking to pick one of these up, you can check out Tesla's website. I will go ahead and link it all down below. I paid for this myself. I want to preface that this was not given away to me or anything like that. And it is $250, as are each one of these models.
I just realized looking at all these models here, you spent more on like just 4 of these models than what I sold my last car for. Okay. Oh, sorry. My last ICE car. Yeah, the Tesla I sold for a little bit more. But yeah, the last ICE car sold for less than what you've spent on these models.
And these aren't honorable models either, because I actually have a blue Model 3 still from the color swap. We have another white Model X, and I'm probably gonna have to buy another S so we can color swap those seats. That's gonna be $2,000 in cars.
Yeah, but then you could
Yeah.
sell some.
Let me know if you guys are gonna buy one of these, what you think of it. Based on what I've seen on Twitter, a lot of people are copping themselves one of these NextGen Roadsters. As always though, huge thanks to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you are looking to accessorize your Model X, S, or Model 3, and soon to be Roadster and Y, definitely check out their website. All kinds of cool accessories. My top favorites are definitely gonna be a matte screen protector to reduce any glare from the sun, as well as fingerprints, and a center console wrap because I'm not a huge fan of that gloss black material in Model 3, and you can definitely make your car your own. As always though, thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Go and click here to subscribe, here for some other ones, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.